So, we're trying something a little different on the show today. The microphone. It's in the shot! Where are the production values? No! I'm not really one to do unscripted videos a lot. I prefer scripted content because it allows me the chance to pretend to know what I'm doing and to pretend to be funny. But also the downside is that, again, it takes me fucking 500 years to make one video. So I figure we'll just jump into a new format this one time and see if it works. So if you guys like this style, let me know. If you don't, we can just, close our ears and go la 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 and pretend it never happened. So yeah, today we're cutting the Smash Ultimate roster in half because there's no way in hell this is ever happening again. So I figure I will be the one to destroy all of our hopes and dreams before Sakurai gets the chance to. But before I do that, quickly, to the sponsor mobile. This video is sponsored by Manscaped. Manscaped is devoted to below-the-waist grooming, which I need it sometimes. You know how it be. I have tried to fix that situation a couple of times in my life, and bad things happen to good people. But then Manscaped reached out to me and said, hey, we will send you the Lawnmower 2.0, which... idiots. This isn't a lawnmower, it's a razor. It's okay, I forgive you, because it actually works. It worked really good. I didn't see a single drop of undesired fluids anywhere there. Talking about nicking your balls. The Lawnmower 2.0 is waterproof, for one. That's cool. And it also has a 6,000 RPM motor and skin-safe technology. I remembered that off the top of my head. Men, if you've got a Jumanji problem going on down there, don't know why I said Jumanji. If you've got a Jumanji problem, I'm sticking to it. Manscaped is a pretty good solution. And ladies, Manscaped also makes a good gift for your man. It's the kind of gift that says, hey, if you don't fix that shit, I'm leaving you. So if you want to try out some Manscaped products and the Lawnmower 2.0, and if you also want to support this YouTube bullshit that I do, you can go into the description below and you can click my link and use the code SMASH20 for 20% off of your order. Thank you very much. And now that I'm done talking about balls, you want to know what else is balls? All these characters I'm about to destroy. What a great segue. Damn, they should pay me extra for that. That was smooth. Like my balls after using Manscaped. Oh my god! All right. So as the title suggests, what we are doing is we are going through the entire Smash Ultimate roster, and we are killing off half of the characters. I can't cut a character specifically to replace them with another character, because I feel like that would start getting too easy. I feel like I would use that argument a lot. I can't cut Echo Fighters because, again, that would be too easy. I can only cut an Echo Fighter if I cut their base fighter first. So say I wanted to cut Daisy, I would have to cut Peach. However, I can cut Peach, but not cut Daisy. I'm already confusing myself. Other than that, any reason. It could be I don't like the character, I don't like their moveset, I don't like the color of their fucking shoes. It doesn't matter. Anything else is fair game. I can cut characters for any reason. And the further along we go, the more it's gonna turn from I don't really care about you, you can go, to I really don't want to cut you, but I gotta get that number up to 41. It's gonna get more desperate as we go along. So this is gonna start out very easy, and then it'll be like, oh no, I might have to cut Joker. No! But it's okay. If I have to cut Joker, I'll just kill myself on camera, and then we won't. Problem solved. I'm gonna say that the original 12 are safe, except for Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff was only in Smash 64 because, shit, we need another character. Kirby's a piece of gum. We know another character who's a piece of gum. Problem solved. Except then they brought Jigglypuff back for like 4 more games, so problem solved. The funny thing is that I actually do kind of like playing as Jigglypuff, and I think I'm also the only human being who likes watching Hungrybox play Jigglypuff in Melee. I'm the only human who's willing to admit that out loud. However, Jigglypuff feels like the most random Pokemon choice out of all of the currently available playable Pokemon. Like, every other Pokemon here is significant in their own right. They're either a mascot, or a starter, or a legendary, or they had an important anime movie. And then here's Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff's just here. Next, I'm gonna get rid of Sheik. Sheik has always been better than Zelda in 3 Smash Brothers games, up until now. Now I feel like Zelda finally found her footing. She's still not the best character, but she's definitely better than she's ever been. But I feel like there's still some potential that we can tap into that we can't because Sheik is here. At least in Melee and Brawl, when they were both tied together, Sheik was the fast and agile one, and Zelda was the slow and powerful one. Except that they made the slow part a little too prevalent over the powerful part, and Sheik just kind of cleaned house with Zelda. But then even after they separated in Smash 4, and they're just separate characters, so Zelda theoretically didn't have to be tied back anymore, she still was. Let Zelda exist as her own human being. Next character, Dr. Mario! Dr. Mario is not an Echo Fighter for some reason, according to the video game. Back in my 50 nitpick video, everyone was like, Chris, he's not an Echo Fighter because he has one new move. Meanwhile, we got Ken and Chrom, who are classified as Echo Fighters, but play radically different. The rules for what constitutes an Echo Fighter in this game are a little inconsistent, but if the game says Dr. Mario is not an Echo Fighter, guess what? Bye-bye. If they want to bring Dr. Mario back as an alternate costume, I'm all for that, definitely. But as a separate character, I mean, we definitely, I don't need that. I'm good. I'm good. I've moved on with my life. Next up, I'm cool with getting rid of Pichu. I don't need it. Don't need it. I'm also cool with getting rid of Falco. I don't need 3 Star Fox characters, personally. Star Fox is a series where 90% of the time, all the characters are in planes or tanks or whatever. I feel like it's kind of weird to have so many characters from a series that isn't known for like being on foot, except for Star Fox Assault, I think. And also Star Fox Adventures, but we don't talk about that one. Wolf stays because he's cool and he's got an eye patch. Or maybe he stays, I don't know. I'll see how desperate I get later on, but for now, I don't need 3 of them. Falco, you're cool. You say all the cool, hands off my prey. Really? You know what? If he had the Brooklyn accent from Brawl, I'd actually keep him, but he doesn't have that anymore. He hasn't had that for 2 games. So, get out of here. Get the fuck out of my house, shrimp. Hey! Young Link, and also by extension, where's Toon Link? Toon Link. I'm kind of cool with keeping one of them. Here's where I'm coming from. Ideally, if they were to bring Young Link back, how he didn't get a more Majora's Mask inspired moveset it kills me. In the next game, if they were to give Young Link a moveset where he puts on different masks, like the Goron mask and the Fierce Deity mask, if he were to do that, then I would like to keep Young Link and get rid of Toon Link. But it also took Sakurai 4 games to give Ganondorf a fucking sword, so I'm not counting on that happening. So for the sake of argument, we're gonna assume that if Young Link were to return, he would keep his current moveset. In which case, the only thing that now distinguishes them in my eyes are aesthetics. With that hypothetical scenario in mind, Young Link's gonna go, Toon Link will stay for now. Again, we'll see how desperate I get later. So now we get to Fire Emblem. So you'll notice I kind of glanced over Marth and Lucina there. Again, Martha's kind of like the mascot of Fire Emblem, so like for now he's safe, and he's probably, I don't know, I'm more lenient towards mascot characters. Even if I like the side characters more than the main character, I'm more than likely to keep the main character safe and be like, fuck those side characters. I love you to death. Fuck that main guy, am I right? But you gotta go because you're a measly side character. Here's Roy. Who's Roy? I don't know who Roy is. Do you know? I'm kidding. Don't. These Fire Emblem fans, I swear, I'm ticklish. I'm just gonna tell you right now, I'm planning on cutting at least like 3 Fire Emblem characters. Maybe, I don't know. But also, Fire Emblem is a series that admittedly I don't really know much about. I think the only thing that I know, I saw a bunch of Awakening support cutscenes. Maybe a few ones from Fates. That's about it. I like Roy enough, but really I do feel like it's mostly melee nostalgia. And melee nostalgia can only carry you so far. So, Roy, you're out, and, actually, I don't know. Fuck, I might want to kind of keep Chrom, I think. I don't know. Chrom's from the bit I know of Awakening, Chrom's pretty cool. Like, he was popularly requested for a reason. Zero Suit Sam. My vote says, get rid of Birthday Suit Samus here, but give Samus an alternate costume where she's like still in her armor, but her helmet is off. That way you can still see her "I'm going to step on you" face. I don't know why, that's the first thing that you would think of, and not me. Ike, like, I love Mike and Ike's. I love Mike and Ike's. But they're not my go-to candy, you know what I mean? Sorry, Ike, you gotta go. Pokemon, oh, fuck, wait, Pokemon Trainer is 3 characters. Oh, how's this gonna work? Am I allowed to cut, like, 1 or 2 Pokemon? Or would I have to cut all 3? I didn't think this through. All right, I'll go back to Pokemon Trainer. We'll worry about this sudden midlife crisis that I'm having another time. Lucario's kind of cool, but to me, he's just less cool Mewtwo. I know there's more to the Pokemon than just, oh, he throws a Shadow Ball, he's Mewtwo. I know there's more to it than that, but also in my head, he throws a Shadow Ball, so he's Mewtwo. I mean, what the fuck do you want me to say? Rob, I could take or leave. I think it's really cool that they made a Nintendo system peripheral into a character. Like, if they were to put the fucking Labo cardboard guy as a character, I would be all about that. That'd be fucking funny and hilarious. I have a feeling that as I start to get more desperate, I am gonna cut him, so we'll just do it now and get it over with. Toon Link, again, we'll come back to you if we need you. Villager, with Isabelle here, I'm cool with getting rid of the Villager. People like the Villager because his default appearance in this game, he looks like a fucking serial killer. That's like the only reason I'm gonna take the cute dog over the serial killer. Obviously, I don't know about you. Wii Fit Trainer, or as I like to call her, the Sears catalog mannequin. I'm gonna expose myself real quick. You know those people who, like, right after a character announcement, they, like, go to Twitter or some other site and go, I can't believe this. This character sucks. My character didn't get in. Sakurai's stupid. When Wii Fit Trainer was first revealed, I admit, I became that person for, like, 20 seconds. Then, at the 21-second mark, I suddenly did a complete 180 and was like, oh, wait a minute, this shit's fucking hilarious. Oh, my God. But, again, much like with Rob, Wii Fit Trainer is they're not really joke characters. That was never Sakurai's intention. I was probably going to cut you later, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you a soft no right here. Greninja. How many Pokemon did I not cut? I didn't cut Pichu, I didn't cut Pokemon Trainer, and the only one left after this is Incineroar. Hi, everyone. Hi. Hi. Like every other Pokemon except Jigglypuff, I feel like their inclusion was... I thought I had an argument and then it left me. You know what? It just... Bye, Greninja. There's my argument. My argument. You may take the floor, Chris. Thank you, Your Honor. Bye, Greninja. All right, I'm out. Peace out. Thanks for having me. Robin, you are actually the one Fire Emblem character who you technically use a sword, but you also carry a book around, and you're like, Dr. Seuss, green eggs and ham. You don't do that, but all right, you're safe. You're safe. Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. can go. I don't really. I thought it was cool how they gave him the Koopa clown car, and I love what they did with making the Koopalings the 7 alternate costumes. That was really good. I really dug that. I like Bowser Jr.'s integration into this game. I'm just not big on Bowser Jr. as a character. The longer I talk, the more I'm like, I know a lot of what I'm saying doesn't make sense, and I'm mostly just rambling off the top of my head, but a lot of people are going to take this seriously and write 1,000-word comments explaining why each one of my choices is wrong, and you know what? I look forward to them. Please leave your 1,000-word comments right down below, and I'll make sure to get back to you as soon as I can within the next 70 years or so. Thank you. Corin! I literally forgot you were here until just now. So, much like with Wii Fit Trainer, where I, for 20 seconds, transformed into a little baby man, I do have to admit, the same kind of happened with Piranha Plant, although I didn't turn into little baby man, but I'm pretty sure that I did become clinically dead on camera for like 2 whole minutes.
It can spit poison, fire off spiky balls, and perform long-range attacks. This tricky character is full of surprises. Its final smash is PD Piranha. If you get caught in the cage, well, let's just say it won't end well for you.
Nobody liked that reaction video, and I can't for the life of me figure out why. Now, I mean, I've greatly warmed up to Piranha Plant, and in fact, I randomly picked him up the other day, and Piranha Plant's pretty good. I don't know if he's actually good, like tier list good, but I mean, I was doing some pretty stupid shit with him. I was having a lot of fun. I was like, Plant Gang! My verdict on Piranha Plant is, I'm glad he's here. It's definitely a crazy, surprising new addition. It's wacky, it's zany, it's tiny, it's toony, it's a little loony. But if he comes back in the next game, I will slaughter a puppy. The Mii, oof. I can get rid of 3 characters right now. Here's the thing about Mii Fighters. Again, Mii Fighters is another one that I can kind of take or leave. Here's my problem. I'm not really a fan of the direction that they went with customizing the Mii Fighters. I am more into the idea of making your Miis look like family members, friends, your favorite celebrities. I'm not as big into the idea of making other Nintendo characters that aren't in the game that you want playable, because then they bring out all these costumes, but the costumes only have like 2 pieces. So you make the costumes, and then when the Sans costume came out, guess what every fucking costume that you could download online was? The same thing! That's not King K. Rool. Stupid. They are the least likely out of anyone here to get cut, and in fact, I think that they might add a 4th Mii type in the next game, in my predictions. But for the time being, for me, that's 3 easy picks right there. All right, so on the first pass, we cut more characters than I thought we were going to. We've managed to do exactly 20, which means we have 21 more to go. And now, well, we can begin crying. I like them, but I can maybe do without the ice climbers. I think the whole 2 people, 1 fighter thingamabob is pretty good. But I mean, like, you know, again, people like the ice climbers because they were in Melee. If ice climbers were never in Melee, never in Brawl, if they were brand new characters to this game, nobody would like them. No one would be like, yeah! Nana and Popo from the hit NES video game Ice Climber. Have you actually ever played Ice Climber? Good, don't. Okay, I take back what I said before. Bye, Crom. Toon Link again. I don't want to. Wind Waker is probably in my top 3 Zeldas, but listen, we got this Breath of the Wild Link is the best Link. Do not attempt to tell me otherwise. This is the one thing where I will not retreat into my cave. I will stand my ground, and I will challenge any and all outsiders on this. All right, we got Ness and Lucas. I feel like I'm gonna have to get rid of one of them. Ness is more iconic in the Mother verse. He's probably more recognizable than Lucas is, obviously because they haven't localized Mother 3, haha meme, but even without that, I feel like even if Lucas did have a localized game over here, I still feel like Ness would be the more iconic of the three Mother protagonists. But also, my counter argument to my own argument is Mother 3 is better than Earthbound. Goodbye, Ness. Keep hitting the microphone! Wario? Which would be really weird, because I know everyone wants Waluigi, and if Waluigi were to get into the game, it would be weird to have Waluigi and not Wario. Yeah, alright, well... I'll do it, but I don't like it. I hate to say it, but I've been eyeballing Incineroar for the last 2 minutes. I know what the comments are gonna look like. Christopher, you're cutting... They're gonna say Christopher. Chris is what you say when you're being friendly to me. Christopher is what you say when you're my mother and you're about to yell at me about something. Christopher, you're cutting all of these Fire Emblem and Pokemon characters, but you've barely touched the Mario characters. Well, you're 100% correct. But, like, Mario's, like, the face of the whole company. Like, I feel like he gets a pass solely because of that. Like, when you're the boss of the company, you can just walk into the office and shit on Sandra's desk, and there's not really fuck all she could do about it. I mean, she can kill you in your sleep, but, I mean, that won't... She's still got to clean up the shit. What was this analogy? But I mean, look, I'm cutting all of these Pokemon. They're probably gonna get replaced with other Pokemon in the next game. Like, there's like how many? 900 of them? Like, we've got options, dude. I play you more often than I would like to admit, but we gotta get this road on the show. You know what I'm saying? I just noticed that I haven't touched a single third-party character yet, and while it's already unlikely that all these characters are going to come back, that especially applies to the third parties. This is a pretty easy choice, not because I want him to leave, but because I don't think Square's going to let him come back. It sounds like Sakurai had a really hard time getting Cloud back this time. Cloud was apparently the last veteran that they got the rights back for because Square was so stingy. Like, Cloud almost didn't happen, and if Cloud didn't happen, well, then Everyone Is Here would have been broken. Well, now we can't bring everyone back because it's not everyone, because Square won't give us Cloud. Which, I guess by that logic, I should automatically cut Hero, but in a weird way, they were far more lenient with Dragon Quest than Final Fantasy, which was very surprising. Dragon Quest is like, probably one of those third-party series where I'm like, yeah, how were they not in Smash before now? It's crazy. I guess if we're going on the whole stingy Square path that we're going down right now, I mean, let me find like 2 more characters to get rid of before I inevitably come back to you. I really liked Terry. I like, my experience with King of Fighters is very minimal, and I don't think I've ever played a Fatal Fury game. Terry is like if I played Ryu and Ken, but I actually kind of knew what I was doing and also had fun. Terry looks cooler than Ryu and Ken. He's more stylish than Ryu and Ken. He's more fun than Ryu and Ken. If Joker wasn't in this game, Terry Bogard might be my favorite DLC character. But then the other half of my brain is saying, yeah, but Street Fighter is way the fuck more culturally significant and important than Fatal Fury and King of Fighters. Which Sakurai himself said, like, the character doesn't necessarily have to be recognizable, he should just be fun to play as. And, like, I totally agree with that, and I had more fun playing with Terry than I do with Ryu and Ken. But, like, if I was in the office planning out this roster, if I was Masahiro Sakurai and I was like, okay, you can only bring back Ryu or Terry, it sucks dick and balls, but unfortunately my vote would have to go to Street Fighter. I would have to cut Terry. It sucks. This whole video sucks. That's what else sucks. God damn it. And now I've been looking at Pokemon Trainer for 2 minutes, and if I cut him, it's just gonna be Pikachu and Mewtwo. I can't. All right, listen. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna cut Charizard, or we're gonna cut Ivysaur. It's Squirtle's turn to shine, baby. Squirtle. I believe with that, we are now up to 30. We gotta cut 11 more characters. And I'm looking at this screen, and I'm like, I don't fucking want to. Fuck! I don't want to! Shit! No! I hate to do this again, but I'm gonna go back to the stingy square route. I have to do something. I'm so sorry, Android 17. I do not have most of the problems that a lot of people have with this character, but just Square. Square is my scapegoat here. Wanna know who else surprisingly isn't my scapegoat? Konami. Remember back when we thought Snake was never coming back because of Konami? Like, I don't want to cut Snake, but if I had to cut Snake for this video, I'd be like, oh, well, stingy Konami. But because you know what, here's the thing. Even though Konami is more interested in making pachinko machines, they still like making money. In hindsight, it makes plenty sense that Snake is back and Castlevania's here now. It makes more sense. I can't do stingy Konami. I can do stingy Square. I can't do stingy Konami. So like, I don't. Fuck, dude. If we had to pick one, Snake is like the next in line. Maybe I'm not basing this off of anything. You might be surprised to hear that I haven't been basing fucking any of this on anything. And I would say between Simon and Snake, I would prefer Simon to stay. So here I fucking guess that I'm going to now put the target over Snake because that's what I have decided to do because words came out of my mouth. Oh no, it's starting. I'm looking at Joker a little too long. I'm gonna close my eyes, and whoever the target lands on is who I'm getting rid of. It landed like square in between Ridley and Simon.
A little voice inside of me is saying, this is a really bad idea.
Zoom in. Enhance. Okay, the target is more so in Simon's side than by a couple of pixels. This is how Sakurai decides the roster for the next game. He just fucking opens up a Photoshop file and just like, death one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. I'm not gonna get rid of Joker, but I am gonna get rid of his mother. God damn it. I'm changing the Castlevania to Street Fighter. I can't. Castlevania is the shit. I'm not getting rid of all 34 of those goddamn music tracks. Fuck Street Fighter. Who gives a shit? If Terry Bogard goes, all the other pretzel motions go. Goodbye, pretzel motions. There will be no command inputs in my baby party game. No siree. Okay. I'm gonna cut another Mario character. Sorry, no more shitting on Sandra's desk. It's over. Technically, Diddy Kong is a Donkey Kong character, but it's a sub-universe of Mario. Fucking hate this. Diddy Kong, you've had some games. Let King K. Rool have his fun in the sun. King K. Rool did it. He finally dropped Diddy off that cliff. I'm gonna drop Diddy Kong off the cliff. Oh no, there goes my friend. He's falling off the cliff and now he landed on those pointy rocks on the ground. That's how that song went. I'm actually kind of surprised he survived this long, but I'll get rid of Duck Hunt. I think Duck Hunt's funny, but the length of which this recording has been going on is also pretty funny. And one's funnier than the other. So we gotta move it along, Chief. Shulk, because they're 100% gonna replace you with Rex in the next game. I'm not replacing him with Rex. Nintendo's gonna replace him with Rex, not me. Nintendo's gonna break my rule for me. Not counting Lucina, we have 2 Fire Emblem characters left. But what if... You're... Little Mac, fine. Little Mac will be the first fighter to be an assist trophy, and then be a character, and then go back to being an assist trophy again. I'm doing everything in my power to avoid cutting Joker. I'm running out of the Olimar. Again, they're gonna replace Shulk with Rex. They're gonna replace Olimar with whoever the protagonist in Pikmin 4 is. Not me. Nintendo. Pulling out all the scapegoats today. I don't even know if they're still making Pikmin 4. It's come down to this. We've made it to 40 characters. Not without some sacrifices, not without some second guesses, and not without some complete mental breakdowns, but we have arrived at 40 characters. Now I just have to find one more character to cut, and god damn it, my eyeballs immediately went to Joker. No! Swear to God, I'm gonna kill Pit just to kill Dark Pit. I'm gonna get to 42. I'm gonna go one over, above and beyond. Okay. I've made my decision. I kept him alive as long as I could. I cut off both of his legs. I cut off both his arms. I only left his torso and head. But now, the head's gonna come off at long last. Squirtle has been eliminated. All 3 Pokemon have been eliminated. They're gonna replace him with more Pokemon anyway. Like, fucking, I don't know, who's the most popular starter in Sword and Shield right now? They're gonna be a newcomer in the next game. You already know it. Like, who even, like, can't wait to get 50 comments that go, why didn't you cut this character or that character? Because I'll definitely have an answer. Like, I've had an answer this whole time. All of my answers were soundproof, bulletproof, proof. So many proofs. What was that one movie with Gwyneth Paltrow where she was doing proofs? I think it was called Proof. This whole video is one big proof. Wow, crazy. Wow. Ugh. But at least Joker made it through okay.
Aren't we the best?
And there you have it, folks. I have correctly deduced what the next roster will look like in the next Smash Brothers game. Here is our final roster now. And of course, obviously, all of those slots will be replaced with other characters. I had to search deep inside of myself to get the number up to 41. This was very difficult. This was extremely difficult. This is the part where I would be like, tell me which 41 characters you would... I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna make you do that. I wouldn't wish what I just did upon my greatest enemy. Like this whole video really taught me that, I mean, don't take characters for granted, even if you hate their fucking guts. Even a character that you're, like, mostly indifferent about, it can still hurt. It can still really hurt. It's crazy. It's crazy the kind of effect and impact that a fighter in Smash has on people. Alright, and that was our unscripted format for the first time. Let me know if you guys liked this. Again, they will not replace scripted content, even though those take me forever to make and are not viable on YouTube at all, but I've given up on YouTube viability a long-ass time ago, so who cares? And I will try to have a new regular scripted video out for you guys soon. I thank you for your continued patience and support. This is Smash Master Show, the master of smashing hopes and dreams. Signing out. See y'all next time.